Hey all and welcome to Zwag. I'm Z. Um, and today I'm going to start my discussion topic for the next 5 days. Countdown to Hoenn. Today I'm going to be counting down, of course, Generation 1, but I'm also going to be throwing in Generation 2 as you can see on the screen. Um, reason is because I don't have much experience with Generation 1, so I'd combine Generation 2. And then tomorrow will be Gen 4, Wednesday will be Gen 5, Thursday will be Gen 6, and then Friday I will do a unboxing video with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Jeez, it's like I can't even talk anymore. But yeah, so let's begin the discussion. Generation 1. Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, Green. Yeah, that's it. Um, I have never played any of the first games. Never. Ever. Never even played Yellow. I have it, but it's broken. I got it broken from a friend of mine, and it's broken. So, the only way I've been able to play Generation 1 is by Fire Red and Leaf Green, and I love those games a lot. I have both of them along with all the GBA main series games, um, and I really do love them. They're nice games, quite a bit of post game. Um, I don't even know what else to say. I have played a few of the original games. I've played Stadium. I've played, what was the other one? Or is there even another one? I don't even know anymore. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding myself. But Generation 1 was the I wasn't born in 1996, so I was born into Hoenn pretty much, and yeah. But uh, there's not much else to say about it. Yeah, I liked it. It started the whole thing, but I have to say it's probably not. It's nowhere near the top of my favorite generations list. Um, Now Gen 2, I have quite a bit to say about. I have two copies of crystals because my brother gave me two because he had one from his friend and then he passed them on to me. Um, and I played those games to death when I was younger. I was like 2 and I played Pokemon Crystal all day. Unfortunately, I think one of the cartridges broke, but that's to be expected after, I don't know, 15, no, not 15, like 12 years of him having them. But I really like Gen 2. I don't, it's probably, uh, it's above Gen 1 because Gen 1's probably my least favorite generation. Shock horror! But I don't even know right now. I really like these games, especially the remakes. The remakes are amazing. For Heart Gold and Soul Silver are almost, oh, they're fantastic. They brought in the Battle Frontier from Emerald. They oh, they had the Pokeathlon, which I don't know why hasn't returned because that was fantastic. Um, I just there was so much to do in that game. There were two regions, even in the original. Um, they introduced shiny Pokemon, which is something that I personally always like to do. I'm a shiny hunter. Um, I really like these gens, and they introduced a lot of spin-offs. They brought in Stadium 2. Um, there's got to be more. I know it. I'm just literally discussing this without any info in front of me. I'm going off purely my brain, which is probably not a good thing all the time. But they introduced some of my favorite legendaries like Lugia, Ho-Oh. Um, I'm not too fond of the dogs. I like Celebi. Um, Generation 2, the remakes also introduced the Pokewalker, which is oddly very accurate and very fun to use. Um, they also have the remakes had all the other Pokemon from generations 3 and 4 in it, well, most of them anyway. But it was a fun game. There was a lot to do in it, and I really, really liked them. And I don't know. I mean, if Pokemon's going to remake a remake, those should be the games, not Fire Red and Leaf Green. Don't kill me. Um, yeah, that's my thoughts on Gen 2, but I still have a little bit more to say, and each day I'm gonna give you a little bit of my insight on Omega and Alpha. I think these will be the best Pokemon games of all time because we can actually finish the Pokédex between 4 games. We can and new Mega Evolutions. So I know this was probably not the longest video because these are probably my two uh what's the word? These are probably the 2 generations that I had the least experience with. Generation 4 and 5 I have a heck ton, so be on the lookout for the Generation 4 countdown tomorrow. The countdown to Hoenn, Generation 4. See you then.